Alright. Alright, so the video that I filmed tonight, I know for a fact is not going to come out tonight. So, I'm going to do the other half. Tomorrow, or tomorrow night, tomorrow, whatever, is werewolves. So, I'm going to talk about Banshees. Banshees is basically, it's a ghost, or a spirit, whatever, that for one reason or another is outside and is screaming at all times, okay? So, for one reason or another, maybe they were cursed, or maybe they chose to, maybe they're trying to be bros, maybe they're trying to be dicks. For whatever reason, I think they each have different reasons, but basically, they're outside, roaming the earth, flying the earth, where all they do is scream. And you know what? Banshees are one of the few supernatural things that I'm ever actually scared of. Because the idea of a banshee is, if you hear one outside your window, a singular one, it already spells death. It already spells that death is imminent. Whether it's you, whether it's someone else, something's gonna die if you hear one. And if you hear multiple banshees, someone really important to you, or someone really important in general, is gonna die. And if you see one, okay, if you hear a bunch, I forgot, but if there's one, like, right out your window, looking right at you, which is the scariest thing that I can imagine. Like, I'm alright with ghosts. Like, normal ghosts, they're cool. Like, not demon ghosts, just ghosts that are existing, that just look at me, like, don't do anything, just there, like, just some guy that, maybe he didn't get anything done yet, and he's just watching. That's okay, but the fact that they will single you out, there is consequences. Like, not to say that there isn't consequences for normal ghosting, but, like, just the multitude of consequences when you see banshees. Like, no matter what, it spells death. There can be friendly ghosts. We know Casper. There can be dickish ghosts. We know the ones from Paranormal Activity. I think those are demons. But whatever. Like, there are friendly ghosts. There are dick ghosts. There are mean ghosts. There are bad ghosts. There are good ghosts. But all banshees, for whatever reason, they always spell out a bad outcome. And that scares the shit. And you know what? The mental image that I have in my mind of a banshee scares the shit out of me. Like, a ghost could just be a normal person, but a banshee is ghoulish by definition. A ghost is someone who died and didn't move on yet. A banshee is there. Like, because I'm an artist, I imagine a grotesque creature. Not even a creature, vaguely human, with the biggest mouth and the fucking worst teeth, worn out from being hit with all the wind that comes out and into their gaping maws. Unrealistically huge mouths. Big, hollow, empty, dead eyes. Because if you look at one and it's looking right at you, you're fucking dead. It means you're dead. It may not be the one that kills you, and that's even scarier. It's not the one that kills you. It just spells out your death. And that scares the shit. You can't see my eyes right now. They're fucking huge. That scares the shit out of me. And you know what? It's not even just because it's a spirit. Because, like, if I hear screaming out my window, it's either a banshee or a crackhead. Those are both scary. If I hear someone screaming outside my window, someone's getting murdered, someone's about to get murdered, something happened, or I just locked the door and my parents are still outside. But either way, like, that is terrifying. If I heard someone screaming bloody murder outside of my window, that's terrifying. And whether or not they're actually ghouls that are, like, floating around, or if they're just something human looking, it's bone chilling, it's terrifying, it's horrifying, it's unsettling. It's every adjective that I know that means something close to fear. Like, it's the fact that you don't know. Like, You don't know if it's fucking your uncle, it's your grandma, it's your cat. You don't know. It's inevitable. You hear one, you see one, someone's fucking dead. You don't know who. It could even be you. Maybe he just hasn't found you, but you are dead. Someone's dead, and that's terrifying to me. So, um, I don't even. I think you can pretty much guess how serious I take this. It's the one that I don't want to summon, like on purpose. It's the one that I'm. It's not the one that I'm actually scared of. It's one of the few that I'm actually scared of. So, uh, I think I'm gonna make this tradition whenever I do something scary. Jump scare, extra bits. Alright, I'm gonna show a couple of these pictures, but I'm gonna take this time to talk about death. Cause I've seen death all my life. It's been around me. I'm not a child of death or anything like that, but like I I'm not numb to death, but I also don't fear death. Like I'll give my life whenever the fuck I feel for any reason at the moment. But although I may not agree, but I also don't give anyone shit for, caring about life, wanting to live as long as possible. But I also think that you should also make peace in the fact that you're gonna die someday, maybe soon, maybe later. But I'm also not saying that I want to die. No, I want to live a very long life, a long and prosperous life. I want grandchildren, I want all that shit. But do understand that I will go to lengths to preserve my own life. I don't want to die. I don't want to die young at the very least. But there are just some things that I won't be willing to live with. But look, like, for example, if I became a vegetable or I was living through a tube, I'm not even consciously awake, like, someone else has to wipe my shit off me, someone has to take the shit out of me, then fucking pull the plug. Pull the plug. Like, because look, I know that my life isn't all that important in the grand scheme, and I probably won't do much great. But look, I'm not suicidal. I don't dance with death. Just know that I'm expendable. Bye bye.